Swimming is a sport that attracts a person motivated by order. You must be the person that finds the energy in repetition. When you're playing to your strengths, you're like a train on a set of tracks, steamrolling your way to your destination at a pace that few people will understand.
Do you think people understand and appreciate the sacrifices that you've had to make to get to this level and to attain this?
I don't think anyone can appreciate it until they do it, to be totally honest. I think the only way you can appreciate it is if you're actually in there doing the laps.
This sport is brutal. Michael Phelps will tell you that every day spent out of the pool requires 2 days of training just to get back the day that you missed. If that wasn't enough pressure to be perfect, the Australian media made it clear that for Grant Hackett and Kieran Perkins, anything less than a gold medal would be a failure. It's easy to think the motivation comes naturally for people like you and these champion swimmers. Once you decide to do something, it just gets done. But when expectations are high and the pressure to be perfect increases, it can cause you to hesitate, to sit back and not do. This is called tightening. During the 1500 metre heat of the 96 Olympics, Kieran Perkins decided it would be easier to miss the final. He slowed down and was surprised when he qualified in lane 8. In the hours before the final, he experienced what he described as childlike, like I'm going to die kind of nerves. Grant Hackett experienced similar distress in the lead up to the 2008 Olympics. The only way he could sleep was through the assistance of sleep medication. Now, the pressure of an Olympic final is an extreme example, but I've seen the same distress in a child sitting the HSC, a leader of a large work project, or a parent trying to manage all the demands of raising a family. That is because when you're motivated by order, you're also prone to being a perfectionist. When mistakes are made, you can get upset, sometimes too upset. When this occurs, you'll need the words of a mentor to reduce your expectations and realign your focus. So in the stories of Perkins and Hackett, it really became the story of two coaches. The first is John Carew, the legendary coach of Kieran Perkins. Before the final, the coach told his swimmer, "It's all water. There's no difference in lane 8 or lane 4. Realigning Perkins' focus with, we're there, we're in the final, and we think we're a chance, so we're going to be positive. Grant Hackett's coach did the opposite. Instead of reducing the pressure his athlete was experiencing, he increased it by banning Hackett from taking sleep medication. Hackett would have found the shift in routine destabilising. The night before the final, Hackett barely slept. The media reported he was red-eyed and fatigued before the race. Hackett swam 3 seconds slower in the final compared to the heat, missing the gold medal by less than a second. If you're motivated by order, you need a mentor, not to make sure you do the work, but to realign your focus at times when you feel the need to be perfect.